Hey guys, I'm filming in my bedroom, changing it up a little bit. I have a lot of really good light right now that my settings on my camera I had to turn way down because I was blown out. Because the lighting is so good, I thought I would film in here for a change, and you guys will have to let me know what you think. So I want to do a get ready with me and just chat because it's been a while. I missed you guys and I want to just catch up. Hope it's not going to be annoying because the sun's like going in and out. But I was going to talk about skincare in this video. However, I think I'm going to do that in a totally separate video because on my Instagram stories, which I've been obsessed with lately, just posting in general and interacting with you guys, I've been talking about a lot of skincare and sharing a lot there, but I want to have it kind of live in a permanent place on my channel. So I'm going to do that in a separate video and just talk you through some of the products that have done wonders and totally, I think, changed my skin. So in this video, I'm just going to keep it really light. I'm going to use products that you've already heard me talk about, and really I just wanted to catch up with you and I need to get ready. It's Saturday, we have date night tonight, so I'm just doing my makeup, so I thought I would film and just chat. So I've already done all my skincare except for this, which this will be highlighted in that skincare video. This is the Psycho Repair by Dr. Jart. It is a green paste. It has SPF 30. It's a moisturizer, but what I like about it is it actually neutralizes your skin tone and cancels out redness. It's like an instant gratification product. So happy New Year. I feel like it's been a long time. I'm curious if you guys all made New Year's resolutions. I don't ever make New Year's resolutions because I feel like I set myself up for failure. I just kind of get in my head to just like be better about things, like drinking more water and eating healthy. And the biggest thing for me that's been a change that I kind of started before the new year was just clearing out my house. I've kind of been going room by room and just getting rid of stuff, donating stuff, just getting rid of the clutter. Not that I have a lot of clutter, but I just want to walk into a room where I feel like I can breathe. And a lot of times when I walk into a room or even a closet, I'm just like, oh my God, my anxiety starts to take over and I feel like I start to drown a little. So I've really been enjoying just like clearing out. For my closet personally, I clear it out. I do like a closet clean out, I'd say every few months when each season changes. But lately, more than ever, I got a lot of clothes last year, so I've just been kind of clearing out things that I don't really wear anymore that just don't bring me excitement, things that I don't reach for. You know, some of the clothes that I have I wear over and over and over again, and I leave the clothes that have been in there forever. When that happens, I just know it's time to get rid of it. So I use Poshmark. I know I've talked to you guys about it a lot in the past. I love Poshmark because I do everything right from my phone. I take the photo, I make the description, I list the price. The other thing that I really love about it, I'm just using Makeup Forever smoothing primer. The other thing I really love about it is it's backed by them. That way if something happens with the sale or the seller or the buyer, it's all backed by Poshmark. And the best part is too, you don't have to worry about all the shipping details. So the buyer pays for shipping, and then as the seller you get sent in an email once something sells, you get sent the shipping label. So I literally just print the label out and slap it on the package. But it's really easy. It takes 30 seconds to list stuff, and the thing that I really like about it is you can list prices, you can make prices, but you also can take offers from people. And I always tell people to just make offers on my things. I'd like to think that I have everything priced really well. I have most of the things priced to sell. There's definitely a few items here and there that I don't want to just give away that are, you know, were more expensive or they're a higher end brand, so I have those priced a little bit, I'll say higher, but I really don't think a lot of my things are priced high at all. But I always encourage people to make offers because I just want to get rid of this stuff and clear it out. I've come a long way. There's a lot of really good designer brands on there, like Louis Vuitton, there's Chanel on there, there's regular like brands that you can find in Nordstrom, Nike, Adidas. You can communicate with the buyers and it's just really great. So this foundation I'm using is the Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo in conjunction with the Dr. Jart product. Everybody always seems to ask me what foundation I'm wearing. Blending in the foundation with my Pro Foundation brush number 47. And one thing that I do differently is I kind of pounce it in as I do with my Beauty Blender instead of painting. And I feel like this just makes my skin look a lot better and it keeps my makeup locked in. Considered medium to full coverage, but I kind of disagree with that. I feel like it's a more full coverage foundation. I'll leave my Poshmark closet down below. I feel like a lot of you guys probably have shopped it or seen it or know that I've used it already because I've talked about it before. But it's just a really easy to use app with a lot of good things on there, and I've gotten things like phone cases from there, belts, like random things. You can even list kids clothes, baby clothes, and I don't know, it's just really easy. It's almost better than taking everything to like a consignment shop. I feel like consignment shops never give you anything for your clothes. I love taking a dry beauty blender and just absorbing any excess product and then just, again, just pouncing it in, pressing it into the skin. Just makes the foundation really stick to your skin and last. Anybody else like thrilled to see 2018? It's really hard to hate on 2017 because we had a baby and we got married, but I feel like it was more bad than good for me anyway. It was probably my worst year ever, which is really hard to say because it was a really good year for other reasons too, but obviously the biggest thing being Addie getting diagnosed with leukemia, that was kind of a blow. But the other thing, really big thing, was I lost my dog, and I'm still really grieving him, and I don't even want to talk about it that much because I literally could cry on the drop of a hat with him. I actually had a really good cry today. I don't really allow myself to think about it all that often because I just do the ugly cry like really bad. Obviously, I knew it would be hard losing him, but I didn't think it would be this hard. And in those moments where I'm just like sad or I'm having a hard day about Addie, I just like yearn for Jake. It's so weird, and I feel like unless you have had dogs, you know the feeling, but that part's been really, really hard on me. And just, this is Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. Just the way that it happened and so quickly and right around the time that everything was going on with Addie, really didn't get a chance to come up for air and just like process everything that happened with Jake, because everything was, I feel like I was standing still, but everything around me was moving so quickly. And now that everything is like calming down and we're getting back to normalcy, it's just like hitting me all over again. It's the weirdest thing. And I often get asked if we're gonna be getting another dog, and I honestly have no desire to have another dog anytime soon. Obviously, we're just not in a place right now that I can be bringing a puppy into the house between having Bentley and Addie's appointments being all over the place. But even if everything was calm and settled and Bentley was older, I still I just don't feel ready. I have no desire to have another dog unless you can bring me back Jake. I've been telling Dan ever since Jake, because I think Dan really wants us to have another dog because he knows how I felt about Jake, and he sees like that I was always really happy with a dog, but I've like begged and pleaded with him, like, do not surprise me with a dog. Do not bring home a puppy. I'm just not emotionally ready yet. And I feel like I'm going to just continue to compare every inch of a new animal to Jake and be really disappointed that it's not Jake. So I don't know, weird. I'm just talking out loud. I feel like I'm having a therapy. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer. It's a highlight. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting a dog anytime soon. I just don't want one at this point. I don't feel like my heart is ready, and it's, I don't know, in a sense, it's almost like I feel like I'm cheating on Jake, but I know that's not the case. I know we provide a really nice home and a loving environment for a dog that any dog would be lucky to be a part of, but I don't feel ready. I don't want to love another animal yet. And then I feel like the emotion of knowing they're not around forever, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just not ready. Like, I knew at some point we would lose Jake at, someday. I know dogs don't live forever, but I just wasn't ready to say goodbye to him. This is Chanel Rose Bronze Blush. And then on top of losing Jake, I don't think I've ever shared this. Lost Dan's cousin, who was more like a brother to Dan and me for as long as I've known him. And he leaves behind his wife and their 2 boys who are 7 and 9. And he had esophageal cancer, and it just felt like really quick between the time he got his diagnosis and was gone like a little over a year later. And so that was just really hard. They came to see Addie in the hospital when she was first diagnosed, and it was literally the weekend before he was going into the hospital to have his surgery, and he just never recovered from it. I think they got all the cancer, but then he had complications, and it was just a very unexpected, horrible, traumatizing thing that rocked us all to the core. And then after he passed away, my grandfather passed away, which I did not share that either on social media because I honestly just didn't want anyone else feeling sorry for us, and I almost felt like embarrassed to share one more sad thing happening. But yeah, my mom's Dad passed away. He got pneumonia, and he just went into the hospital. He got really sick and just took a turn and never came out of the hospital. So he was really healthy and didn't have any other issues up until he had pneumonia. So really unexpected, really crap year. 2017 was just awful, and it's almost hard, it's almost weird. Like on New Year's Eve, I remember I was so excited for New Year's Eve to just say goodbye to 2017, and then Dan looked at me through like all the excitement that night, and he's like, it's just so weird, like we're moving on into a new year and leaving all of that stuff behind us, and it's so sad, but it's like we have to keep moving. It's so depressing. I didn't mean for this video to become depressing. I feel like it's super depressing. I don't mean it to be like that. I was recapping the year and just telling you guys that I am just really excited for it to be a new year. We have some trips and vacations planned that we've had planned since before everything happened with Addie, so I'm hoping to still be able to do that, but everything is really tentative right now just based on where she's at with her treatment and how she's feeling. We booked Disney again for July, which we're all really excited about, and I'm hoping by then she should be long into her maintenance phase, which maintenance in her treatment process is the longest phase, but the least I'll say harsh on her system. So she'll be getting chemo at home and a lot of her medication at home, and just going in like once a month for infusions or a chemo. So we're really looking forward to hit that big milestone of her treatment. She should be there by the spring, so she should be good by July. Our Stella Dot convention is in Nashville this year in August, which, oh my God, like I'm so excited about that. I love Nashville. So we're planning on, you know, being at all of these things, but it's just gonna be kind of a last minute decision, I guess, for everything, just seeing where everything's at. So there's a lot to look forward to in 2018 that I think we're all just really excited for some normalcy and less sadness. This is a Buxom plump line in Dolly Danger. I was wearing this on Instagram a couple times and I always get asked about it. This was in the Buxom set that I shared in my December favorites. So yeah, a lot of exciting things happening. Bentley's christening is in February. Louis' confirmation is in the end of February. So we have a communion to celebrate in May. Yeah, I'm hoping that 2018 will be really good to us since 2017 kind of sucked. But overall, we're trying to stay positive. I'm staying strong. Addie's feeling great, looking great, doing great, so there's really not much more I could ask for. She's handling everything amazingly well. We have 3 more inpatient hospital stays where she has to get her chemo, which is all normal. She's been delayed a couple weeks because her ANC like main number has been down. It needs, not down, but not as high as it needs to be for us to go into the hospital. So by the time you're seeing this, we should be in this coming week. And then she has 2 more. And then she has like a month and a half to 2 months more of intense, I'll call it, chemo, and then we're in the maintenance phase. So we're really looking forward to getting to that maintenance phase. It's not gonna be the finish line, but it's one step closer to the finish line. So a lot of good things to look forward to in 2018. That's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready. I did not mean for this video to be depressing. I feel like it was womp, womp, womp. I'm just keeping it real and being honest with you guys, but I hope that your years are all off to a great start. I hope that if 2017 was a rough year for you, you have a better year. And if 2017 was a great year for you, I hope that 2018 is even better. So thank you for watching this video. It was fun catching up with you, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.